Hello, my name is Damien Krasinski, the owner and operator of DK Film Studios, and today we've got another development log to get on today for y'all. I'm quite excited for this one. We've got a number of updates on a couple of different projects. Let's get on to this. And I don't know if this is showing up on camera, but my one light is flickering. This just started happening. I don't know. We're gonna roll on and see what happens. I'm gonna keep monitoring it as I go, but yeah, this is literally that's one of the lights we use for filming. I'm really tempted not to buy any more LED lights that have been used, but we're about that at a later date. So, what do we've got on the docket for y'all today? We've got, in pre-development, some updates on the Untitled Horror short film. So, Amber has made some progress on figuring out the stuff for the film. It might be done in 2 films. We'll have to see. Just depends on what happens in this. There's a lot that seems to be happening in it, so it might have to get split up into 2. We'll see. I'm gonna keep monitoring the situation with how she works while she works on it. As I do, if it happens to be that we need to split up into 2, we'll split it up, work on them back to back. Literally, just say we're working on this, but it's 2 separate films, and go from there to make our lives a whole lot easier. And that way there isn't a longer wait between the 2 films. And yeah. So that's it for pre-development. In development, we're going to be talking a bit about Agent versus Agent. I have begun looking for locations for the film. I have a couple in mind. Now, depending on what I do pick location-wise, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to rework the script. Now, I'm not having to rework the story. The story is going to stay the same. It's more so that I have to adjust the script to make it so it accommodates. So the action and what happens in it is accommodating to this location. One of the locations I have in mind is where I went to college. There's a building there that I think would work perfectly for this. It's quite tall. From what I remember, I'll have to go and double check the location one day, but I think it'll work. There's also one of the places we were thinking of filming in for the film, for the search. Depending on how that, we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna be doing a trip to there later this month to see how it is coming along. To see if it's possible to even film there. If it is, awesome. We'll start making the plans for that. If not, it's fine. We will go and I at least have a backup. I'm gonna look for a couple more locations. There's another building that I could film in possibly for the search. But I know that that's where people like to hang out the most because I used to live on campus. Yeah, I have plans to check that. I don't think I'll be able to film there without having to completely close down that building, and I don't want to do that. Luckily, with the building that I have higher hopes for, I can film. I should be able to film on a weekend, and barely anyone's going to be in that building. So we should be fine. So we'll be good there. So yeah, that's basically it for Agent versus Agent. Once I get the locations deal figured out, we'll start getting the pipeline going with finding a producer. I might, in the meantime, start looking for a producer, see who I can get, and go from there. I have to figure out also the budget, how much I want to spend on this. I'll have to talk with the makeup artist who I had for the search, see if he can help get an idea on how much it might cost to do like a gun wound, like nothing too crazy with a gun wound. It doesn't really get shown the gun shot, but at least blood or something. We'll have to see what has to get done for that. Some makeup, some scuffs and stuff like that, and scrapes. But yeah, it shouldn't cost that much. But we'll see. Now we're in pre-production. Well, almost hit my other light. Hit my other light. This devlog is going swimmingly. Alright, so, announcing in pre-production, Beans, A Bunny Tale. Yes, this film is in pre-production. I have plans to film it later this month. They're locked down. They're kind of locked down. I want to check with everybody to make sure those dates work. We will have to see, of course. But But once they're all good, once we're good with that, I'm gonna grab the equipment that day, hit record, and get all the shots I need, and then move on to the next scene. And then go down into post and all that wonderfulness, because that's after that, which, it'd be nice to get this, at least another film out. I know the misunderstanding, that's still in the works. I'm hoping this film gets out, but at least to have at least another, like, a minimum 2 films out this year. I'd like to have a minimum of 2 films out. 3 if possible, but 3 if that's even possible, but we'll see. Speaking of misunderstanding, I'm not waiting to hear back from the VFX artists to see how things are coming along with Scene 2. Yeah, like I said, I really liked how shots looked in the first one. Scene 2 is where we're going to need to do some, make sure everything's coming along there. If so, we're going to, go from there. Quite excited to be making progress on this film. Like I said, I'm hoping to get this out before the end of the year. It'd be nice. Oh my god, I can't wait for this film to be out. Oh my god, I've been talking about this film ever since we started this devlog, which is crazy, and I've been working on it since 2023. No, 2022. That's when I started writing the script and all that wonderful. I figured out all the details. So yeah, it is, it's a thing. But yeah, that's basically it for all that. Before we sign off, let's go on into the dev tracker. Alright, so you may have noticed with the last devlog that I'm down here. Hello. I figured it'd be better to have me somewhere on the screen than just y'all looking at the document. So hey, you have something else to look at as I talk. So, fun times. Let's go. Expect this to be happening moving forward. I didn't even plan to really do that in the last devlog. I just was like, oh, let's try that. Let's see what we can do. And realized, yes, I can shift the size, the position, and the scale of the video and go from there. That's kind of what I've been doing for when I go to zoom in on stuff with me. But hey, I figured it out. I figured out a way to do it. I just got to remember the numbers I need for that, and we'll be good to go. So, where are we at with projects? Well, let's get on into it. As mentioned, the Untitled Horror short film is still in the works, along with me with the dystopian short film. I'm going to try to get back to that soon. We'll see. The sci-fi short film and the supernatural short film, those are fine as they are right now. There's no real changes planned. Those are going to be chilling there for a while now. Agent vs. Agent, as noted, is in development still, but I'm working on getting the locations dealt with. Beans a Bunny Tail has been moved into pre-production, which is sitting there with the search. That one, of course, as we know, the search is happening next year. That's why I'm working on Agent vs. Agent. Yes, we're going to work on the search at the same time, but I'm mainly going to be... There's not going to be a lot I don't think I need to worry about for that film as opposed to Agent vs. Agent. Agent vs. Agent is going to be more of my concern while that one's happening. Yes, I'll make sure things are moving along with that film, but we'll see. As noted, Misunderstanding is still in post as well. I can't wait to get this film out to y'all. I really can't wait. This is one of those films that I've been looking forward to getting made for a very long time, and I hope to get it out soon. So, yeah. That's basically it. I hope you all enjoyed this development log. I enjoy making it for you guys. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on notifications. That'd be greatly appreciated. All your that's gonna help us out in the algorithm, and also comment down below what film you're interested in seeing. I'd love to hear your thoughts and on what we've got coming down the pipeline. So yeah, this is Damien from DK Film Studios signing off, and I'll see you all in the next one.